Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to the middle of the week, for it is Wednesday, which means we've made it through Monday and Tuesday. That's all it means. It doesn't mean much more than that, unfortunately. I hope that everybody is doing well. I see we have a few people in already, and yes, I think Cosmic is... Yeah, no, you shouldn't be working beyond work hours, Cosmic. Stop it. Welcome into Blast and Frauke and Shadow and Cosmic. Well, Super Cosmic, probably. True Purple and Glam Pixie, Super Fast Feg, and Kutsune. We have a good group of people here. As always, you are, as the world says. As the world says? As I say. Absolutely amazing. It is fantastic to see you all here, and anybody else who may be there that I haven't seen. True Purple is working on the train home. Oh dear. And Blast Jordan, oh no, cold turned into a sore throat, voice is dying little, should fully recover within 1 to 2 days of lemon tea. Ooh, look after yourself, Blast. Don't... I have a couple of friends who are suffering from ongoing colds and so forth, and one has a cold that's sort of settled in their throat for the last few weeks, and they're very upset at it. So do not get yourself too sick. It would be a bad thing. After all, how are you going to be the voice of chaos with no voice? Yes, I did say it that way around. Right, clunk. Well, that's not so help. You see, we have a problem. The track, it does not track. Hello, Hunter. You need to look after yourself as well. There are too many people around here who are sick. I mean, I'm sick, but that's mostly just my... I'm sick in the head. How are you doing, Hunter? I hope you're starting to feel better. Right. Train of thought. Yes, I have one. Unfortunately, I don't have a train. I have no track. So, I have set myself a goal. We're all doomed. It considers opening an idiotic apothecary. I always find saying that word very difficult. You will be better on Saturday, not before. Okay. Is that you will admit to being better on Saturday and not before? I personally, I think being better before then and just, is allowed. You actually went to a fresh trial chamber on Idiotic and didn't actually die. Goodness. Wow. Mr. Fwibble is not happy. And Feg in a... no. So one thing I do need to do before we start actually building anything is clearing the course. Because there's kind of sort of trees in the way. For legal reasons, you won't be better until Saturday. Exactly. That is a perfectly valid response. I'm assuming that you're allowed to self-declare for 5 days, like some of us, under those circumstances. I'm not sure what we're sharing. I'm fairly sure we're not sharing anything. Hello, Red. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Which tree shall we aim to climb and... Oh, I thought I'd missed that one for a second. Right. You better. That's... Wait, you're working? well, don't overwork yourself and do be careful. Yeah, my day had meetings cancelled just before the meeting, so that was one of those, well, what the heck am I supposed to do now? It's not helpful when that happens. But, so be it. I mean, granted, there is always the bonus of, yay, cancelled meeting. Unfortunately, it was a meeting to actually try and make things happen and make things work, and I get a little bit annoyed at the complete lack of that making things work. Ow. One thing that... hey, Hunter is on a 50 stream streak. I may be the first person... like I said, Feg, I was attempting... It was a meeting to make things happen and move things forwards. Those meetings are kind of important to actually getting anything done. So, yes, it is rare, but I do want to actually have... yeah. Hello, Elkhorn. Welcome in. And... this is not everyday madness. This is Redstone. Oh, yep, that's perfectly accurate for me. Oh my! I keep forgetting what those quotes are like sometimes. And now to make Hunter wish they were sick again. I encountered a very interesting conversation. An area had been audited for passwords and password strength, and they found what I consider to be the new winner for how did that get through any password system. A user had the password of E. That's it. That's the whole password. Yep. I sure as heck hope it got grandfathered in, because the only way that you would be allowed to have that a password of E would be if you were a grandfather. But yes, I'm fairly sure that password has been revoked, and if I had anything to do with it, which I don't, so would the user. Meanwhile, because I'm trying to pay attention a little bit, Blast is on a 245 stream streak. That is absolutely impressive. Thank you, Blast. It really was amazing, considering, as far as all of us were aware, the system that had that was not allowed to have anything other than a minimum of 10 characters, including two upper class, two upper class, two lower class, two special, and a number. So quite how they got away with a single character password, nobody knows. Somebody somewhere must have done something naughty. How do you have an upper class character in your password? Oh, Mr. Darcy, you have to be in my password. You must. You are so upper class. Wait, what? You're having fun with the quote slot board there. I think everybody's like, what? Meanwhile, for those attempting to catch any and all of the Pokemon, we would like to say that there is a Beedrill around. So please do attempt to get distracted by the Pokemon. Also, I didn't say, welcome in, Mika... I stuffed this one up, I apologise. Miyakula? I may have just absolutely butchered that. Miracle. Ah, thank you. I was worried that I had just I don't know what's easier, because you can guarantee I will get it wrong and forget it again, and I will apologise for that. Usually it takes 3 or 4 attempts for anybody's explanation of pronunciations to get into my head. Because, yeah, I'm not good at it. I attempt it, I will ask, and I will attempt to remember. But I'm not good at it. Meanwhile, hashtag rigged. I'm going for these trees as well because I need more dark oak. I will always need more dark oak. There is no situation in which I do not need dark oak. I point to you at the entirety of Gordonstein. There is always a need for dark oak. Darkness is falling. And so are the dark oak trees. Right. I am single playing on a local server. It's a little bit confusing to some people. The reason being, I want to have 2 accounts connected, and I don't want to constantly, every time I start the world, have to go through the faff of opening to LAN. So I have a local server to allow me to do that. This is why I can have this account. Hello. And this account. Hello. But yes, it is basically a single player server because it is hosted on a closed network. Ow. I'm out of my tree. Whoops. What's the other account do besides watch me? And occasionally it has been known to record time lapses. It definitely is known at the end of stream as the account which does pretties. I will use it to roam around freely and be able to actually get really nice pictures of the way everything looks. Plus, it gives an overview of what I'm doing, which sometimes can be a lot more helpful to people in the corner. And as a third option, out of 2, of course, it allows me to occasionally... I can free cam. I could, yes. But I find that the problem with free cam is it always starts where you are. And sometimes I like to have the cam account several thousand blocks away, looking at another build so that I can use it for reference. Yeah, I'm weird. I will do many, many things that seem strange. If I tried to explain myself any further than that, it would still seem strange. Right, now we have some more wood. And yay for Super Cosmic being free from work. Hello, Cosmic. Let's see, where are we? So, is the plan, for we have one, honest gov. I would like to get the track into place, which is going to be a bit of a starter for one. A starter for one. Might even be a starter for 10. So let's see how far we can get with the track. Time for a tracking shot. Oh no. Right, and what we will need to do is probably work out how far apart we need to place the powered rail segments. And actually, let's make them every single one of these for the moment, because that feels like a good position for them. Which, of course, would be all well and good if we'd actually set up the rest of the side of the track. So, seeing as how I want to use those as my markers for how often we're going to be doing this, let's also grab some stone brick walls. Gonna ask, and don't ask you for hating. Don't ask you for hating? Scrap that. Reverse it. Is it Friday yet? Soon. Soon. Very soon. Just not quite soon enough. Let's see. Stone walls. Tough, andesite, stone brick. I'm just going to make a load of them. Not quite soon enough. Yeah, I never said it was... I never said it was soon enough. I just said it's soon, TM. Please look forward to it. Oh, Crimson Stem. Let's make another 8 units. 8 crafts, please. 29, that should do nicely. And the third element I'm short of is iron bars. Good time zones, Raven. How are you doing? For which I'm going to need more iron. That's probably too much. 27, that's going to make an awful lot of... That's another stack. That'll work. That'll work. And while I'm still sort of paying attention, Hail Hydrate. Everyone remember, hydrate. It's good for you. You need the water. And a stretch, because being shrimp is not a good move. Whatever you do, do not become a shrimp. Unless, of course, you're that genus of species, at which point, feel free. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, space 1, 4, 1. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, no, hold on. Yeah, you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, space. 1, space. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put that back on top of there. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. No. Out of sequence. 1. M. No, no, no. That's a different password, Hunter. 1. 1. To all the shrimps watching, you is bugs. Now, don't have to offend them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's interesting. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to... It was disconnecting cable from laptop to monitor. Must have knocked your keyboard. A likely story. A likely tale. Not quite sure what it's like, but it's a tale. Alice the Amazon! Welcome, welcome! How did your stream go? And thank you for bringing everyone over. I hope you're doing well. I am now double parked myself, so excuse me for a second while I go and close a tab. Whoops. That's not something that happens very often. I find myself usually trying to get out to people. How are you doing? How was your building going? While I'm here, let's get another tab open in the background because I've just noticed somebody else has gone live. Stream went lovely, finished the last bit of terraforming around your tavern, just started making some clouds using stained glass. Ooh! Tabbed right out there. Well, mentally tabbed out. Oops, hold on. What I do need to go is get some sleep. Because it's dark. And welcome in, Ritsu, as well. Clouds with stained glass. I don't think I've seen anyone do that. I'm going to have to go back and watch your VOD, because although I had your stream open in the corner of the screen, I admit I was not paying enough attention to see those. So I will have to go back to that. Are you happy with the progress? That is the ultimate question. 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, space, 1, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, space, 1, space. No, that's 42, Feg. You're thrilled with the progress. Tavern and Maze build is easily your best work. They both look absolutely amazing. So I'm glad that you're feeling happy with them. Okay, this is going to be interesting. How do I sort out corners? 42 is the answer. Yeah, well, yes. Nope. Looking at VOD, see the first cloud. It was near the end of the last stream. Fantastic. Thank you for pointing me in the right direction on that. I will have to go back and have a look because I am now curious. I really want to know what it looks like. Let's see. We may have to do something interesting here. Which is a dangerous statement. Question could also be, quick, who let that puffer fit loose? Yeah. Cloud is super rough like now, but you think it'll look better the more clouds you put up with. That'll be good. Honestly, rough is... I mean, you have to start somewhere, don't you? And without a rough start and a rough idea, how are you ever going to work out what you're doing? Dangerous statement there. That assumes that any of us know what we're doing. Ha! I regret to inform you, I have no clue. No clue at all what I'm doing. Good for brainstorming and creativity, not to be fussed with details at the early stages. Excellent. Ruff, ruff. Meow. Wait, supposed to know what we're doing? No. Anyone caught knowing what they're doing is in trouble. And we have a cryogonal for those attempting to catch anything. You finally got enough code spackle applied to make things look good, and the error is hidden. Oh wait, I'm now coming up as a raider in my own channel. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, lovely. Whoops, no, not you. You don't go there. It's always classic when you accidentally, when you're following a streamer and you end up rating yourself. It's always very confusing when that happens. Ooh. I'm gonna have to be careful with this somehow, I think. Thank you. This is the interior pathway. We have two pathway sections. So what we have over here, coming back a little bit, we have this, which is these two sections are going to be these are going to host Ravagers, and then this section is going to be a track which is going to carry Ben Herm along. And VG Lewis, thank you for the follow. So here we will have a nitwit named Ben Herm, and then over here we'll have another 2 areas for 2 more Ravagers. And what this is going to be is a Ravager racetrack in the same sort of style as a Greyhound track, because Ravagers will happily follow at high speed a villager in a minecart. These walls are carefully chosen to be high enough and low enough for them not to be able to get to said villager. So it just becomes a racetrack. This is going... This is... let me swap over to the cam account. This is currently about 3 weeks worth of work so far. Maybe 2. It is going to be quite a bit more work. We've got more stables to place in, a couple of viewing buildings, and I still have another start-finish building. But it is going to end up being a very interesting track. We have tested this in a science world. Hey, Mad, welcome in. And yes, I'm really enjoying trying to make this work. It is, for want of a better description, utterly bonkers. I have no clue why I'm... Well, I was about to say I have no clue why I'm doing it. I have 2 clues why I'm doing it. 1, for the lols, because I felt like it, and because chat didn't tell me not to. Chat, if anything, made the mistake of encouraging me. Bad chat. Hey, Dragon, welcome in. And the other major reason for doing this is because why not? Right, I'm gonna need some more. Iron bars. I'm gonna burn through so much iron on this section. Look after yourself, Jordan, and hopefully you'll feel better. But yes, all of this is complementing the castle on the hill, which you can't really see from down here. Let me grab the cam account again. I'd like to see the rest of it load, please. Hi. Thank you. Hey, Dab. Welcome in. So, yes, after about 15 months, this build is taking over a large space, to say the least. And then we decided to add this just because. I swear, this is almost as big as the hilltop section, actually. Looking at it, as soon as the clouds get out of the way. Yeah, the hilltop section and the racetrack section are almost comparable in space. Why am I doing this? Why, chat? Why didn't you talk me out of this? This is not my fault. I can't be held. Can't exactly have a small racetrack. True. True. Chat, why did you let me do this? Make it bigger. No. I really do not have the space to make it... Well, I have the... We've already had to dig underground to make part of this make sense. For values of sense. I'm fairly sure there's no sense involved. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 space. One of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1. Chat really has no say. Not without nah. You. Ooh, hello, Batty. Hi. Why are you here? And how do I get rid of you? Come back here, you. I need to kill you. Thank you. Nope. Nope. And the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Bats is probably about to be upset at me. And I need to go and sleep again. Whee! You are Scotsman's muses. You lot being my muse is a dangerous thing. That's how we ended up with the whole Swedish chef moment yesterday. Was it only yesterday that we had the Swedish chef moment? Good grief. Yes, it was, because Blackclad recruited the Gordon chef. Muse or mess. Musing gremlins. Now that I can agree with. 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm trying to count to 4 and failing miserably. Hold on. One of us can count and it's not me. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1. The worst thing is we're only just about halfway around the track. Sheesh. Yeah, I know there's many OBOs in this. I'm trying desperately to make this sort of make sense whilst going around the bend. It's the bot that has the counting. I think what I'll do with that is that. That raises a question. What did I do over here? Because I'm feeling like... I feel like chicken tonight. I like chicken No, I don't. If I do that, that gives me a corner. I fear that none of this lines up, which is of course going to make things so much more fun. It would be so much easier if I'd counted this out and designed a course design that actually matched the design that I was going to place on top of it. But that would be too easy. Here we find Scotsman retroactively cursing himself. Go figure. Oh dear. Nope. I'm sure I've got an axe somewhere. Give me that back. Oh, this is the worst possible place to have this. Oh, you're kidding me. That's it. I've got to rip the whole course out and start it all over again. There's just no way to make this work. It's not possible. It's got to all come out. Ah, yeah. The OBOs are sitting in the corner cackling maniacally. Only if I use TNT. Dragon, have you been replaced with Nanian? Or Kibo. Right, let's see what happens. If we do that and that, then in theory it's one of those there and there, at which point we could do that. Channeling your inner pyro. Wait, we're playing Team Fortress? Cool. Wow. That doesn't help. I've run out of sections of track that have had the side put onto them. Right. Okay. In the interests of not losing my marbles. Too late. Too late was the cry. Let's get in. Do you realise that you've just dated both of us with that? Probably. I try not to date in chat though. Or at least, well, I try not to date while streaming. Exactly. I never heard of it. Don't know what you mean. Okay, Feg, you're gonna have to be a little bit more more useful with a wait what statement, on the grounds that given my tendency to witter incoherently, a wait what with the lag around here could be very difficult for me to work out what you're asking what about. Something me not date on... Exactly. Team Fortress had its source code released by Valve about 2 to 3 weeks ago. Did it? That's interesting, because I got distracted by the fact that they released the Command & Conquer code a couple of weeks ago as well. Since we're going around a corner, let's try that again. Since we're going around a corner... Oh, you can't go around the corner with... Let's do that. Might have been the entire source engine, can't remember. Oh, cool. On behalf of paying attention, trying to restrain yourself from pulling your computer apart in frustration. That sounds dangerous for the computer. Right. I'm going to assume that I need that there because I'm going around the bend, and we have another bell sprout. Isn't that the second one of those we've had today? Is today bell sprout day? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. Bonus points to anyone who remembers the tune 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. TNT could help with a lot of things. Yep. I think it is Feg, yes. Oh dear, and if that was the second Bellsprout of the day, I still didn't catch it. Well, that's not helpful. I am incredibly vintage, that's the problem. Given that I'm probably about 70% rum by now, I'll give the doggo some loving and have a good time zone, Alice. Thank you for coming along. And thank you for bringing in your stream. Oh no, I should probably have stuck around over here whilst the sun's going down and have a good time zone. That one I cannot claim to be mine. I'm fairly sure that one came from Morvalira, who we've mentioned in the past. And if it didn't, I can't remember who I nicked it from as a statement. As far as you have these... speaking of drinking, total squirrel and tangent. Squirrel! We were in Edinburgh at the weekend, had a beer in a bar that was run by Angus McInnes, who played Gold Leader in Star Wars and Rogue One. Ooh, lovely. Oh, Wild originally. Thank you, Frau K. So it went from Wild to Lyra to Raven and myself, I guess. I got another bat. I got bats in my belfry and my racetrack. The problem with bats is they are skittish little smegs. And therefore, hard to murder. More escapes from my wallet. Speaking of which, Frau K, you scored a direct hit on my wallet. You reminded me about a certain Kickstarter. You notice, joiners thrive. I can't! My wallet already has taken a direct hit. In several places. Oof. That's probably... I'm going to leave that one... Actually, I'm going to leave those ones out and put this one here. Right. So that's my 15. With those being a 2 there. I'm wondering if I should just make this a 2, give it a bit of a kick and hope for the best. I don't know. We'll come back to that one in a minute. That's an 11. I can live with that. There is a Kickstarter for a fractal vice, which for anyone who's encountered those before is a vice with which has a rotating front plate with more rotating front plates embedded into it. And it's a nice little dinky thing and expensive. That's interesting. I appear to have done 11s. That works. And I'm out of rail again. Yeah. Look after yourself, True Purple, and thank you for joining us. I'm going to make another 3 for 6, and I need to pick up some sticks. There we are. Let's do that and turn all of that into rail, because to be honest, I might as well get a bit more rail involved in this. Right. The only problem here is 1, 2, 3. Right. What I'm going to do is put those in. How long is it from here to here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to leave that and let it run. That's 10. And bizarrely, that is actually the end of the track. Or rather, that's the point where we'll probably end up. I think this is roughly where I've got it set for the... Yes, I have. I think this was the plan for where the equivalent building of the building of the doohickey and thingamajig goes. So there would be a bounce here. Or not a bounce, because I'm planning on only making this go one way each time. Honest Gov. I don't plan on this being a reverse race. Oh, hold on. I need to do the corner. Right. Now comes the fun of trying to wire this in. Those two connected. I'm going to be a cheapskate and just use levers underneath each section of track, because there ain't nothing but a cheapskate trying to build a track. Ain't nothing but a cheapskate trying to build a track. Hail hydrate! Normally, I would try and place it so that you could see something moving while I do that. It's kind of hard to do that when I'm underground. And a stretch as well. Ooh, ah. Everyone else, remember to stretch where necessary. Or whatever's necessary. Is that live? Yes, it is. Do 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 yada dee dee yada da yada dee dee dee. Oh, let's make space for dirt. Right. And back up. And down we go. Random question. Anyone use Adobe Creative Cloud and found it to be way more squirrel? It's Adobe Creative Cloud. They have two states. Squirrely and please pay us more money. That said, no, I don't use it, so I don't know, I'm afraid. Boing, boing. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 bada boing, 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 boing. I've been watching too much Imp and Skiz again. Actually, I was watching Imp and Skiz earlier. I was watching their podcast from Friday. And divide it because of the contract language, but that's mostly a separate issue. Yeah. That's not as unusual as you'd think, Pixie. I mean, personally, if I needed it, I would be very surprised. I use GIMP for for image editing. Yes, I know the name is very, very broken. And for video editing, I use DaVinci Resolve because I actually paid for that one. Yes, I was slightly insane, but hey, it's a good piece of software. I know you can get it for free. I still paid for it. I need to get to a bed because it's getting dark outside, and I'm still not sure all of this is prerequisite. Yeah, unfortunately, you are right there, Feg. Number of art and editing softwares out there is yeah, yep. So many of them want to just stick everything into an AI training course now. Sorry, training data set. Training course. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. That's not going to work. Might actually. I can never remember if the... actually, it might not. Whoops. Adobe Illustrator, not actually. Yes. Legalese, legalize. We wish to legalize this. No. Oh, we have a tentacruel. They seem to be about a lot as well recently. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder, Raven. One thing I'm curious about personally, although it doesn't actually make any difference to me, I'm going to be interested to see what happens now that Niantic have been sold. Oh, that's a surprise. Hell yeah. I had exactly the right number of switches to be able to... That can't be right. Right. And Tentacruel was caught by Frauke, who got a stone, Mad, Canadian Dragon, and Kurtzune. Congratulations to all of those people who caught that. And hashtag rigged for everyone else. Let's see how far this goes. Have we got all of these wired in correctly? That's interesting. I thought that there was... I thought they'd changed minecarts so that you automatically changed your facing when they turned a corner. Or did they undo that? Boing, said Scotsman as he bounced off a wall. Well, the good news is all of the track works. Woohoo! And the speed doesn't seem too fast. And it's actually a relatively decent length for a race, I think. Hey, Footy. Welcome in. And thank you for the 10-stream streak. You know, that actually felt like it worked. One thing I don't like, I'm not sure about these. I don't like this glass floor. As we were coming back past it, it looked wrong. And I realised why. We don't have glass anywhere in Gordonstein, except for here. Oh no, we do have glass. We have it in the Great Hall. Yeah, I'm sorry. Bad noises. Bad noises. It's over. Would fences work? Unfortunately not, because I don't want... I want to connect the two halves of the ceiling. Not and for it to make a floor. I would almost be tempted to put copper grates in, but they're expensive. Where the heck did I... Ah, that one. However, that said, we do have quite a bit of copper. Let's try it with 4 of them before we go too far. It would help if you placed them correctly, Scots. I may have to take them down to this level. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure about it. I do, however, love the noise of breaking copper. If they were the right colour, maybe. Let's try making them the right colour. Where is my wax? That's better. No, don't have anything in the right colour. Right. Waxing it before I break it down. No, wrong one, Scott. Waxing it before I break it down means that I only spend 1 wax per 4. Ooh, that might actually be better. I was about to break down and try trapdoors, but of course there's the problem that trapdoors in this pack, because it's not a pack and it's vanilla, are therefore expensive and can only be made from ingots. There are days that I really am tempted to put in the idiotic override. I actually quite like that. That feels right. What I might do is... I think the other problem is having it as a very long stretch was causing it to feel wrong. So... what if we were to... bounce off a bed. Always good. Here and here, for example. Which would be... oh, that one would need to be done as well. So let's move you over. Ow. Let's find a few more. Right, let's break down some of this. Right, and we'll re-wax my copper. Re-wax my copper. Your copper's my only desire. Re-wax my copper. No, that sounds wrong. Because I need your copper. Right. Now that I've got a much more sensible trial amount, mostly because I've broken these out of trial chambers. Yeah, let's do that. Ah! Garrett. Let's make it up. Oh, that looks so much better. That feels so much better. And it's still transparent enough to not look terrible. How does it look from below? That's not the path that I was looking for. And down here it looks okay. I may have to turn those into full blocks. Yeah, half slabs is wrong. That's the only correction. Use full blocks instead of half slabs of the dark oak. Oh, that looks just so much better. The glass was just too bright. And even if I'd used a darker colour of glass, I think it would have still looked way too shiny. That actually feels so much better. Oh yeah, that looks brilliant. I like that. Goodbye. Come back soon. Oh, you can't. Apparently, without me and you don't have enough power to get anywhere. Whoops. That's hilarious. The track is perfectly tuned for a person in a minecart, or an entity in a minecart, and it doesn't work without one. Right. So, diddly dee, diddly dee, diddly smeg, diddly fleeble. Diddly fleeble. Fleeble. Nope. Nope. Take 3. Yeah. I'm going to put those in there for the moment. We've done all of the, well, almost all of the rail. So I'm going to put the rail back into here for the moment. And I'm going to put the minecart back at the beginning of the track. Right. Let me out. Thank you. Okay. Train of thought, following things. Choo choo. Ooh ah. Ooh ah. Really? I feel like the next thing we should do. Yes, I am still attempting to follow the focus, which is a bit worrying because I don't know anyone who owns one, and if I'm following it, who am I following? What? I think I should be doing this, the side bits, so that we can get the walls along the side. So this lot is not going to be enough for us to test with a Ravager, because a Ravager will happily just bounce straight over one of these and eat your face off. Besides, the track is seriously unfinished. So I think the first thing to do is to finish this, then we finish these by bringing them up to height and putting in the topper. And then we can look at finishing... I can finish the track between streams, hopefully. Unlikely. But it depends on my focus. It might be that the Ravager elements of this end up being a weekend thing, because they just dig everything out and place large amounts of repeating mayhem. Whereas watching me lose my marbles trying to actually make a track function, that's funny. Hey, no, that one. I'm gonna put, nope, that one. How many times I'm going to say no, that one? I may have to go. I may have to go back to my friendly trial chamber and mine out some more of it. You see, there's one problem with working in survival, and that is the constant grind for materials. Thank you for the lurk, Mad, and for those who are interested, we have a Chloritzer as a Pokemon in chat. Now, I know I've said before that the good thing about survival is the grind for materials, because it means that I actually feel like I've done the work for everything I build. But equally, I have to do all the work for everything I build. I'll take your word for it, Raven. I wouldn't know which one was Gen 1 and Gen 2 unless they had Gen 1 and Gen 2 stamped in their name. Nope. Yes. Actually, I'm going to hold on to the moss blocks that I've got. I wouldn't know after Gen 1 what was... That still puts you ahead of me, Raven. Those. So, those need to be cut in half. Because I'm trying to make my materials stretch further. And Mad and Dragon both were the ones who caught it. Right, so that... Let's make that. Actually, let's not. Let's pretend we did. You. Ugh, need more of those. That, and that. And some of that. Put that over there, because I'm not using the murder hobo. I'm going to have to repair my bow at some point. Ugh. Actually, you just have to combine it with another bow. You don't have to combine it with another bow that has enchants on it. So I can just use any bow that I like that has all the strength and just combine the two. So do I have him? Oh, I do have him breaking 3 on that. That's good. I can't put mending on it. There was something else I was going to get. Oh yes, stone brick slabs. Not out there, I'm not. Okay. So we've got a decent... I'm not using much stone slabs. I'm not using much moss block. Right. Hi-ho, hi-ho. You know what? I'm going to take my bed with me this time. Just to avoid having to come back here every 5 minutes. Well, 10. 2 to 1 odds I run out of materials before I have to go to sleep again. Right, let's do the top of those, one of them, one of these, you, you. Those. Oh, hold on. No, I should be at some point raising this. I think I was going to do... that. No, that feels too... I sworn I just saw something move over there. One of those randoms. Because having it only be a 2 feels short. But I can't do... Right, let's go with... should have been a... And did I come up before? No, I didn't. So, oh, hold on. Yes, I did. I came up at the same level here. And now I need my bed. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about spawn being 29 million blocks away. Even if I break my bed constantly. You go back there. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 actually feels like a sensible number because these are about 11 or 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that feels good. That's a sensible-ish for values. A sensible length of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Fiddle snarks. I can't do this. I cannot do this way. Because I need to put the walls and the fences in. So I can't have half slabs. I can do the half slabs for the Ravagers, but I can't do the half slabs for the sections of track. Welcome back, True Purple. Bubble. That looks atrocious. Even with fences and walls, that's going to look atrocious. And I'm going to have to be really, really careful with the fences and walls here. Although the ceiling will also make sure that things can't get through. Because I'm worried about having a Ravager going along here and then going, oh, I can walk straight over the top of the fence. Oh, this is the problem with... Why did I not make this entire race course flat? Because that would be dull and uninteresting and would have required leveling off a ridiculous amount of landscape. See, also cutting a hole straight through large portions of it. Oh. Anyone needing a translation of that, good luck. Even I'm not sure what I've just said. For some reason, my brain has just gone, I'm so glad you don't have an auto captioner. I really should try and set one up. I know, just for accessibility and all of the really good reasons for doing it. You could love a translation of that plus the entire language to use in a D&D campaign. Wow. Oh dear. And I am aware I really should consider at some point trying to spend more time working out how to get a... oh, that's not helpful. Yeah, you might be right there, Feg. Even Minecraft is now crying along with me. Yes. 11:09:40. 11:09:40. Let's do a couple of those because I haven't done those very often, so I should probably put in a couple. I had a long stretch of similar. Yeah, long stretches of similar are perfectly fine, but also, yeah. And rather than going back to that, I'm going to put this as moss. That's better. Papaya, 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 papaya. No. I apologise. My sinuses. Even the closed captioning software would be like, I give up, dude. There's just no way of coping. He isn't even making any sense. This is no language I ever heard. Not sure where my accent was going there at all. There. That doesn't feel bad. That looks pretty good. The reason I've left these half slabs here is because I think that these will be useful for anyone running along trying to fix something. Which, you know, is going to happen. At some point, there's going to be a point where the minecart breaks down. There's Ravagers in the racetrack. They're very, very much attentive of Ben Herm. Poor old Ben Herm. He's going to be very, very traumatized. Oh, so much trauma. Hello, Elkhorn. Welcome back from the lurking. Could I send a minecart with a furnace down to clear Ben Herm in emergencies? Yes, absolutely. But where's the comedy in that? You know, it would be funnier for me to have to do it. Where's my... No. Today the part of Alistair will be performed by Scotsman's Brain. No. Dippa. Comedy is the naming conventions of the IRL locos they use for all of this. All named after... Wait, hold on. What? Feg, I feel like I've missed half of the conversation there. I mean, it's fantastic. Fab 1 and the Mole used to be at Birmingham New Street. That's fantastic. But I feel like I've come into the middle of a conversation there. And now we have a Ghastly in chat. Please, sir, I'd like to get rid of the rain, sir. And there's a Ghastly in chat. I've said that once. Why did I say that twice? Once, twice, 3 times a Ghastly. There we are. Let there be sleep. thank you for your patience in getting sleep. And in mind was equating furnace with minecarts from the Thunderburst Loco for breakdowns, dropping several steps in the process. Oh, right. So, breakdown locomotives used for pulling, or used for rescuing trains. Aha! Hence the International Rescue, blah blah blah, schmeggedy. Nice. If anyone here, but mine. No, that's not the block I thought it was. If you do go full office space, Veg, at least get video. Some of us need a good laugh. No, wait, what? Why is that in my head now? Yarr. I swear the tenuous links in my brain don't work. You know, I think I might just... I don't like this. I might allow... Ooh, I wonder. It would be very... I can get away with it. I can have single block gaps in these. Even if it's an introduced single block gap. So let's use the single block gaps for the height adjustment. And just use a one-up situation. To me, to you, to me, to you. Going up. Here we find Scotsman doing whatever he can to try and make this work in his head. That's better. It just doesn't... Because this felt too abrupt. I don't know, I've just changed that block, but I don't care. I just could not deal with the abruptness. Put that there. Let's retrieve one of these. Boing! It goes boom buddy boom buddy boom buddy boom boom buddy boom buddy boom buddy boom. Goodness gracious, who let the TNT out? Oh no, I've uttered the magic words. The TNT. Countdown to Nanian in 5, 4, 3, 2. Nanian is no, wait, hold on. That. One of them. No, the other way around. Them, one of them. Bit of that. Just put one of those in the corner. Bit of that. One of them. I'm out of that now. So that might mean I have to declare myself in need of more materials. Oh. Well, I've also got to dig this bit out, so... Right, I need... What did I need? Tough. Is it tough that I've just ran out of? Yes, yes it is. This is what focus looks like. It's focus. Available now. Focus. The more I say it, the stupider it sounds. Hey, diddly dee, a focusing squirrel for me. Yeah, diddy 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 diddy. Hi, diddly. Exactly. It is focus. I'm not losing it. I'm not losing it. Really, I'm not. Mara? Oh. No, hold on. It's the... Can't lose what was already gone. Meh. Meh. Ooh, a Cypher Ball from Kurtzune, and a Phantom Ball going out to Elkhorn and Superfast Feg. Thank you very much, Kurt. Actually, I think I might have one of those lying around. Oh, maybe not. I guess I used them all. Well, thank you for dropping those in here. That is very nice. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Like so. Yeah, no. Apparently we've all used up our gifts. Thank you, Dragon. Very much appreciated. Very, very nice. And, oh, Kurt has more. More gifts. Cherish Ball going to Frauke and a Friend Ball going to Mad. Thank you so very much for those. That is lovely. Thank you for doing that. We would drop some and try and get one back to you, but apparently most of us have run out. Right. This means we've done the side of the track. We can put in the rest of the railings. We can do the walls and we can build it. We have the power. We have the squirrel. No, we don't. The squirrel has escaped. The squirrel was last seen accelerating to Mach 3. What do you call a squirrel at Mach 3? Doesn't matter. It's gone. What? What? Actually, I'm just going to make a couple of stacks of these because I'm burning through them very quickly. Yum. No, that one. Ooh, grocery one. Hope you get what you're after, Dragon. And I'm going to turn all of those into that, and just make a ton of those. 33. 33 is not a ton. 33 is a good start. I'm just going to put my bed back down here because, to be honest, it's annoying to have to remember where it is. They stopped carrying sanity years ago. Darn it! Grr. How dare they? How very dare they? Boing, 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 boingy, boing, boing, boingy, boingy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 space. 1 space. 1 space. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, that's now a gap of 2. That's not going to work. Dang it, I forgot about the fact that these end up... Actually, I'm going to assume that the roof will cover it. We'll sort that out later, hopefully, for values of hopefully. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 space. 1 space. You know, under those circumstances, I'm going to lower that and put it. Yes, that makes perfect sense there. That really makes perfect sense there. Let's do that instead. I think we're just going to have to do... My concern here is this going to break line of sight? We'll have to... We'll just have to hope. I mean, it was the only thing left at the bottom of Pandora's box, so... we just have to... Just... What am I on about? You're kidding. 2 in a row. Interesting. Very interesting. That is exactly in the same. We have visitors. Hello. Gentlemen. This is a private race course. And you've just locked onto me. Right. What happens if I kill the bloke at the back first? Well, first I have to aim high enough. That worked. Track inspectors. And we have a Pucciana. For those who are trying to catch things. Might as well. Let's see. Well, that was surprisingly easy. What did we get? After all that, it was just a bad omen 2. I feel like I've been ripped off. That just wasn't worth it. No. That's one block too early. 1, 2, 1. Oh, I really need to do that, because that just looks even sillier. Was this 2 or 1? This is a 1, so that's there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Interesting. Hey, Fatty McDaddy Yog. Trying to get the Bad Omen and Omen 2. I can... I was about to say, I could sell you several dozen because I've got a bottle farm. Welcome in. Except, of course, this being a private world means it's kind of hard to sell things. I can't even charge myself for it. Yeah. No. Thank you. Right, so I'm just going to have to lower all of these again. You keep getting the 5s, 4s and 3s, which is what you use in trial runes, but for a raid they're worthless. I'm not convinced. In a raid they actually increase the number of emeralds and the complexity of the raid, I've found. So they increase your... I'm fairly sure they increase your output. Now, I might be wrong, and somebody could probably correct me. But that's how it feels to me. You get more waves the higher the number, more shots at totems. Oh, it's a... Yeah. Thank you, welcome. Oops. No. No. Right, I need to repair stuff, so I need... I might as well just bring the whole lot again. I don't have half slabs in plain stone. Let's just make a couple. Right. And the difference in trial chambers is length of effect, doesn't affect the ominous difficulty. Yeah, that one... Although, to be honest, the length of the effect can be quite an important thing. Given how long you end up spending in some of those chambers. What are the odds I'm going to run out of mossy cobblestone slabs? Pretty high. Pretty high. I may have to change one of these blocks at... Really? Really? 1. Right, just for that, you get turned into that. Of course it was 1. Why is it always one on me? Why is it always one on me? Yeah. OBO, OBO, what's the heck? Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. Great, now I'm turning into... Right, moving back to attempting to fiddles. No. I had a train of thought. There was something I was about to say. You've done several 1s, 3s and 4s. 1, 7 from 3, 8 from 4. Oh, 6 from 1. Blimey. 6 totems from a level 1? That feels high. So for you, as soon as... okay. I can understand that. The balance of how many versus time is an interesting one that I wasn't thinking about. I mean, my response would be, there is a very useful way of getting more. Excuse me while I borrow the camera count and take you all on a squirrel moment. Here we find squirreling. Have you encountered the concept of a bottle farm? They're relatively simple. You just have to find a pillager outpost. Please ignore the fact that this tower is here. This tower has been moved. The tower that used to be here would have been exactly centered on this block. You remove the tower. You put a iron golem in the middle. You put a wall around it like this, and you put in enough light that nothing can spawn in the middle. And then you arrange for your pillagers to get washed down into this area. And you're probably in the middle of an ad and can't hear a word I'm saying. Don't. Yep. Why is it always I start doing a description of something just as an ad starts, and I don't realise it? And here we go. The ads should be finishing any second, give or take a couple. Right. So, hopefully the ads are over now. I apologise for that. I always start describing something. Yes. This used to be where a pillager outpost was. The middle block is where the iron golem is stood. And welcome back. The walls are the only thing you really need. You don't have to have anything other than the walls. They're all just there to make this look good. What you do have to have is the walls around the edge like this, because that allows the pillagers to see the iron golem and be attracted towards it. This gap is a specific number. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. And this pair of fences mean that the pillagers always fall in before they're able to start shooting at the iron golem. And as such, you constantly get large numbers of pillagers. Actually, let's just activate this. I'll bring myself over. This is not a design that I've put together. This is a design that somebody else put together. I've just made it pretty. Katsune, thank you for the Prime subscription for 2 months. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. Right. If I land here, I should be close enough. Right. So, now that I am close to this, this is triggering the spawning mechanics. You'll notice we've got a few pillagers here. They're just outside of notice range. Give it a second and some will start spawning that can actually see what's going on, however. Really? Am I too high? Let me walk down the tower a bit. Yes, even the tower interior is done. I'm that ridiculous. Aha! There we are. What side are we on? There we are. There should be more. Why are there not more pillagers? Normally you wouldn't leave the tower in place. I only did this because I don't really care about how many I get, as much as making it look pretty. It should normally be spawning quite a lot of pillagers. I'm not quite sure why there aren't so many. Oh, I remember why. I'm too close to the ground. There we are. I think it's better if I'm actually higher. No. Let me take off one of these. It suffers from standard spawning mechanic rules. If you're too close, they won't spawn as easily. And stuff's probably spawning underground as a result. Right. That should hopefully... There we are. I'm now all the way up there. And here we go. Now we've got some spawning. And as you can see, they're just arriving and walking in, going after the Iron Golem. If you've not got large amounts of pretties around, they will spawn significantly faster than this. I'm not quite sure why they're not spawning faster. Ah, here we are. Apparently it's taking a minute to get going. I have this on another world as well, and it basically ends up with hundreds of pillagers at a time. But what's happening is they're all getting washed down into here and dying, and then getting collected into this chest. And basically, this chest has large amounts of ominous bottles in it. Very confused as to why it's not spawning faster. Ah. Oops. There we are. Now you've got a lot more spawning. And sirens. That's more like it. Apparently this thing's in a little bit of a cranky mood, but if I didn't have this amount of pretties, it would run faster. And as you can see, even the ones with the with that on their back fall in. And that's how you get ominous bottles. And you just need a pillager outpost to do this. Any outpost will do. I found out about it online because I really wanted a lot more ominous bottles. Just because I did. And, yeah. As you can see, I've had a significant amount of ominous banners and ominous bottles out of it, and it does give a fairly even split of them. The reason there's fewer of the 5s is because I've been using those myself. It's a really useful design. I can highly recommend it. I'm in XKCD. Hey, Nanian. That worries me. If you do a farm like that, and you don't put in large amounts of prettification around it, it will basically just murder hundreds of pillagers very rapidly, and you'll find yourself running out of space for bottles. I was about to do poker check of Nanian. Oh no, that's not fair. That's hilarious, but not fair. Oh, thank you, Nanian. I didn't know that one had been released or had been done. Oh, that's just. I tend to find myself reading XKCD sort of once a month. I should probably read it more often. But thank you for letting me know about that one. No. Oh no, you're okay, Nanian. Probably a silly question given that statement. Oh no. Oh, no, that's too many. I'd need to add that link to the OBO command. Actually, that kind of makes sense. Adding that into the rotation. Thank you for the suggestion, Shadow. I will keep that link open so that I remember to do it. Who the heck? Okay. Wow. Okay, they didn't stream for as long as I was hoping. Right. How did it butcher an open media vault, though? That seems like an odd thing for it to cause to implode. Let's see, how are we going to do this? Actually, I'm tempted to do it. Video. That might make more sense, yeah. Do that, and I think that'll work. That way we've still got a nice entryway, and it's still not too high. Yeah, I think that sorts this corner out. That means we've got all of the big issue on Windows 98 in it. Of course. Is that all of the lower halves of the walls? Or, in fact, all of the walls? After hearing... Oh, really? I've got... NVIDIA drivers require... Oh, no. That's a pain. Right, let's do a quick check. Okay, we have walls all the way along here. I'm going to look at one side and then I'll look at the other. As long as we've got walls all the way down in front of us, we know not to go back and fix anything. Still got walls. Still got more walls? If you've got more walls, you probably have a hot topic issue. Okay, that side's done. And on this side, it's an automatic recompile tool. Oh, right. Oh, dear. Ah. Okay, that makes it even worse if it's an automatic recompile, causing it to crash. Oh, that's a gap. And I've just gotten out of the cart without remembering that the cart doesn't like me doing that. We got a gap. Right. Yada dee. There we are. Oh, no, still haven't done it all. Confirmed that is indeed a gap. Yes. Nay, a small one. No. You'd think I would have noticed that. Well, I did. Just not in time. Right. Move the cart faster, Scots. There we are. Okay. I would say that is the lower walls all the way through done. Which is good. Now we can go through and do everything that goes above that and start pondering. Well, the good thing is the upper walls are only very rare. They're only at the breaks for things like these. I'm going to go through and do all of the wood first so that I work out how much wood I'm short. And doing that's not going to help. And then once I've done this section, then I have to put in the roof, which stops the Ravagers jumping over these bits. Yay. And by these bits, I mean pretty much the entire dang thing. Right. I might as well just make another stack of those. I should probably eat. That would do me a bit of health. Right. No. That one. About that many, I think. That should get me 60, I think. 51, but that's because I ran out of sticks. Hey, I can count. I know. Wow, that's wrong. I'm not. Apparently, I knew exactly how many I was going to get out of that. There's something wrong with the universe. Scotsman has worked out how many materials he gets back from every craft. One of these days, I will get the mob heads installed, and I will get all of the bat heads. Na bat head. Wait, what? That sounds wrong. Am I turning into Aussie Scotsborn? I shall bite the heads off of the bats. Ooh. Missed one. These need to go up by an extra one. Probably. Actually, do they or don't they? I don't know. We'll have to work that one out in a minute. Because I need to make sure that it's not traversable by a Ravager when we do that. Boing, said Zebedee, as he lost his marbles and bounced off a cliff. Leave them tall till the roof comes by. Yeah, that is exactly what I'm going to do. I will work out what I'm doing when I put the roof in. Aroo! I've broken my sequence here. Oh well. Wow. That sounds even more disturbing than anything I would have said. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. And apparently I need to get to bed. Okay. 30 is not going to be enough walls. So let's get... Yeah, that will do. Let's grab another 62 of them. I really should consider making some of these other materials, but we can come back and actually decorate later. When we actually get through to a decorative pass. At the moment, this is just a construction pass. Right, I got to here. Ah! Missed. Oh, that's going to be confusing. Oh well. I'm going to do those two on this one. Dang it. Yeah, that works. And for those attempting to catch their Pokemon, we have a Sigilif. That's a Sigilif in chat. One of us has not gotten as clever as Elkhorn and set up an audio trigger. Mostly because I haven't done any activities towards that sort of thing. I keep meaning to. Ooh. Great Cherish Ball, Elkhorn. Are you hoping for a shiny? Shiny. I hope for a shiny. Having that soundbite has been nice. Yeah, I can believe it. one of these days I will get round to installing and starting to configure a bot for myself. I know I've said that for the last couple of months, where couple is close to 11. Of course, that's where the light was coming from. And Elkhorn caught it, but not a shiny. Nice try, Elkhorn. Okay. Well, that wasn't far off. 20 spare walls. Oh, and apparently I need to hydrate. I'll hydrate. And to go with that, we also need a stretch. Oh, that was both shoulders. So much Scots corn. Ooh, that's something to add. I was starting a list of emotes for the, for want of a better description, the 2025 commissioning run. And I was starting to have a think about what I would add, and Squeaky Bottle of Doom was one of the things I'd actually mentally added as we need an emote for this. But I hadn't thought of Scots corn. This one. And a long squirrel stretch. Yes. A stretch or a pop or something. Right. Holy heck, we've... yes, right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so those are all solid blocks that go above these sections. So let's get some of those into play. Have I got... Ooh, I have. Nice. That's useful. What I don't have is any mossy cobble. Not mossy. Mossy stone brick. Ooh, I'm going to have to take a trip to the caldera. That's a problem. That's a problem for Between Streams Scots. Between Streams Scots hates Streaming Scots because Streaming Scots keeps leaving Between Streams Scots huge amounts of things to do. Yes, it's at that level. Jumped to Streaming Lord Scots of the Monster Raving Loony Party. No, you're close there, Feg. You're close. It is Streaming Lord Scots of the SLA Loony Party. Or should that be the SLA Raiding Party? Because they're always drunk and raiding. Felt this wouldn't reach. No, it wouldn't reach it. Particularly since it's the Monster Raving Loony Party. They're not politics. They're comedy, attempting to, comedy in the face of politics. Wow. I so totally did not get that anywhere near where I needed it to be. I'm going to make that one perfect. And then this side is just going to be broken to smeg. At some point, I need to figure out whether or not I need to fill that hole in or not. Phrasing, Scots. Phrasing. Yeah, I haven't actually put that in. I'm still ruminating on that one. I may need to put stone across the top of these corners. I think that might be a section that... No, it can't be 200 yet. Actually, yes it can. Dang it. I was hoping to get further. The interesting thing is I've burned through nearly a full stack of the stone brick. Just doing that half section. I have very much underestimated just how big this racetrack is. Oh, Raven. I love the fact that that's turning into a contest almost. I think it's hilarious. I love it. Oh, I should have stayed over bed after picking up the materials, but I was hoping to get a little bit more done before I hated it. I refuse to comment on that one. Right. Still, we have 2 more days to try and get a large amount of this done. Would it be bad to say that I'm hoping beyond hope, casting beyond cast, streaming beyond stream? No, hold on. No, we're not streaming beyond stream. That we can get the track to a functional state by the end of the week. Because that would be nice. Because if I could, that would be really fun. I mean, it might not be functional as in we probably won't have added any Ravagers unless Raven decides to actually spend large amounts of channel points. I can see this turning into the Raven racetrack at this point. Dang it. Now I've said it, Raven's thinking. Plan to only put one on the track. Okay, Raven. The other one will be in the trackside stables. Yep. That's very reasonable and very nice. Oh, this one's going to be a schnickety one. I might have to come back to this when I've decided what the heck I'm going to do with these upper segments. Ah! Nearly got a block to the face there. Because do I put a block? I might put a stair there and two stairs there. So we'll come back to that in a minute. Do 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 ba 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 da. Yeah, there might have to be some stairs involved with that. Well, that was nowhere near where that block was supposed to be. I'm aware I am running very close to time. Equally, I think this is a nice thing to get out of the way. Just to give a little bit more shape to the track, because otherwise the only thing that's to really see from today is all of the track. I mean, that's a huge amount to build. Oh, okay, we've reached the corner. It's a huge amount to have gotten built, but equally oops, I can't place that. I'm gonna actually start enclosing these corners and make them do a little bit like this. Because I think that will be how I support the corners. This one is a little bit screwball. These are all going to be slightly different, aren't they? No element of this track is going to match any other element of this track. Lovely. Who designed this? A squirrel? Someone with the mentality of a slightly demented squirrel? Oh wait, yes. Raven says yes. You're right. I know. Now that block might actually stay. Or be correct. But for the moment, it can't stay. There we are. That's all of them. I would wait a couple of days tour, then you can have one on the racetrack. I may turn off the Ravager purchasing until we've got the track finished. Just to make it a little bit more appropriate. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. However, we have a Pokemon in chat, which I don't have. I will be limiting it to one per person for the track. Yes, Raven. Let's see. Okay. I think we are definitely at that point where I need to start wrapping up and get to Pretty's mode. However, let's have a look. Let's see what we've got. Okay, that's actually looking significantly further along than I thought it did earlier. I mean, it's got huge great holes, and it's incomplete all the way through. But goodness, has that been a lot of work. Oh my word. Oh hey, I caught it. Yay! And well done to Elkhorn for catching it as well. Given that this actually is such a long track, that's a heck of a lot of work. And it's going to look really, really surreal inside the track when this happens. Oh, this is going to look very, very difficult. I need to do all of the landscaping for the track. What's the view from the Champagne balcony going to look like? Let's have a look. Now to add the dividers for the lanes. Yeah, I've got the dividers, I've got the upper walkway, and then we've got the actual landscaping of the Ravagers lanes. I don't think it's possible to really get a feel for this from up here yet until the divider, the upper walkway goes in. But my word, it really is starting to feel like a track now. This is why I wanted to put a focus in on it for this end of the week, just to try and get decent a way into having this functional. I'm probably massively underestimating how much work it's going to be. I really am underestimating how much work it's going to be. But that said, oh boy, it's gonna be insane. I've just realised something. All of this is crimson wood. That is a metric insane amount. I'm gonna have to go back to the caldera and pick up about 45 stacks of crimson wood. Yeah, Petra for moss, or Petra at the same time as getting the moss. This whole thing is just going to eat materials because it is just enormous. I mean, look at how many times I had to get more materials during today. Fortunately, that's why we've got the shulker monster. However, that will be for another evening. Also known as tomorrow, which I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, which is so much easier than trying to explain it in time zones, because who knows what those are. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely amazing having you here, as always, and for putting up with all of the very surrealism of just building something this ridiculous. Let's have a look. Who do we have live? Playing Minecraft. Oh, we've got a... Okay. Stupid limit. Yes. I don't think I've actually raided them for a while. So, I am going to stick a raid message in chat because I've spotted there is somebody out there that might be interesting to raid. I will admit I do not normally follow this person actively, but I do follow them. So they are on my list of people who are fun and good. And this is Stewman's Kitchen, who is playing Noodlemon, which is a Minecraft Pokemon, which should be interesting, I think. So, I will send you over to them, and let's see what they're up to. And I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.